fairly low 1500s. Still Colossal. Not sure what the Bishop's doing there, but here we are. So for this one, I'm going to leave Clefairy Lapras. Definitely one Excadrill. So I would normally go Dragapult here, but the Bishop is kind of scaring me. And there's two Water types, assuming that's... I mean, you never know, it could be Single Strike. I'm leaning more towards Rillaboom. I think I'm going to go with Rillaboom. So I don't want to leave with Excadrill because they tend to be breaking swipe on the Dragapult now. And that makes things a lot more awkward because they can just breaking swipe, max guard, and then breaking swipe again, and then they live. So Lapras tends to be better, but it is also awkward because it's weak to it. The only awkward thing, well, there's multiple awkward things here. Like if I go for a Hydro Pump just straight up, then they could just protect and get a light screen or something. So I'm going to go for Gravity Sing, but it tends to be fine, because even if they KO the Lapras, I just go into Excadrill and can still follow me in Max Quake. Although then they would start breaking swiping. Also, there's definitely an awkward one. If I follow me and Hydro Pump and just KO the Colossal, that's really good, but if not... I'm pretty sure I EV my Clefairy to be able to live. Well, this is good. So I definitely live. That's very good. I'm perfectly content with this. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I EV my Clefairy to live a Surf and a +2 Max Flare, because like they tend to Max Flare so that Hydro Pump or Geyser doesn't KO them. But Lapras with the Friend Guard should easily survive this, and hopefully Colossal is going to go to sleep. And then I'm going to just start life doing away all of that Volcalith damage that's going to add up. So please hit Lapras. Well done. So with Throat Spray, I should be able to KO that Colossal now. I'm going to play around with Sleep Turns though, because I want to be life doing here, and I'm going to be singing the Clefairy. Because they kind of have to follow me to save the Colossal, so hopefully the Clefairy is going to sleep. If it protects here, that was very brave of them. But the Life Do outpaces the Volcalith, so just need to stall that out and then I should be fine. But it looks like they were actually attacking with the Clefairy, so that is almost certainly a Sing. But since my Clefairy just moved first, Lapras should also be moving first. And putting the Clefairy sleep. Good. How much does the Volcalith do to Lapras? 100, that is not going to KO. Yeah, it doesn't KO, so I can go for a Follow Me Hydro Pump here. And if Colossal goes down, Rillaboom is very freed up. So I'm going to Follow Me, or should I Sing instead? Could Sing. No, Follow Me's fine. And I will Hydro Pump the Colossal. Wonder if it survives with the Friend Guard. It might. But we will see. Stay asleep, that's very good. Big damage. Oh, I did survive with the Friend Guard. Interesting. That's fine. I just go for Blizzard next turn. Hopefully, Clefairy stays asleep. Else they're probably going to be singing me. They did wake up, and they missed their sing in the gravity. Wonderful. That's very good. So I'm content with Lapras going down here if I can get my Blizzard off, although they could be heat waving, actually. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to sing, because it's in the Grassy Glide range. If I put the Clefairy to sleep, I can just Grassy Glide KO it. So they get 3 turns sleep. That's wonderful. They wake up. They can't miss the Heat Wave and the Gravity, but that's fine. Clefairy does survive. Crit means that it's going to go down at the end of the turn, but is that better? Because Clefairy's going to go to sleep, good. And then I can just Grassy Glide KO the Colossal and Sword Dance, and it's completely free. The only thing would be if they protect on my protect, and should I KO the Clefairy this turn just with the Steel Spike so that they can't protect and waste the sleep turn and then follow me and Heat Wave? Would going for Sword Dance be a bit too greedy? It might be. Yeah, I'm just gonna Steel Spike. I don't want to play the odds because Protect and Wake Up next turn would be awkward. I guess this introduces Ally Switch into the game. So that might be better. They do Protect, yeah. Now if they bring in Dragapult, we're going to have to play the Ally Switch mind game. Can't cover everything. I will have to call an Ally Switch. So maybe better to just risk the first turn win. The fact that they went into Dragapult so quickly, like surely, this is the IC. I'm going to Rockfall. No, I'm going to Rockfall the Colossal, and I am going to Grassy Glide the Dragapult. And we win. Very good. So now I get the Rockfall as well, so I'm going to be faster than the Dragapults, so they won't be able to break and swipe me. It won't KO, but now the extra drill is doubled in speed. This is a very good position. So I'm happy that I went for the Steel Spike, because I got the Ally Switch right. What's going to be the last one? Primarina. That's good. Because I can now go for a Quake into the Dragapults. And Grassy Glide be enough here. How many turns of Grassy Terrains left? 3. Oh, I got plenty. So I'm going to max Quake into the Dragapult. If they ally switch again, that should be okay. Because I'll get the Quake boost. But they do not, so this should be fine. Only critical hits, maybe a Blizzard Freeze at this point would be bad. It's just Hyper Voice, that's fine. Yeah, it does nothing. And gives me my weakness policy, so very good. This is just wasting time with the Rossi train. Just let me click the Rossi Glide and win. Excellent. Always satisfying beating ally switch. I wonder if it was optimal to Steel Spike first or Sword Stance, because they may not have even had ally switch, so like it was still a mind game regardless, but was it better to go for a 2/3 chance of not having to play the ally switch mind game? I mean, that's technically better than the 50-50 of ally switch, but we found a 1600s, guys, so that's good. Oh, it's got Hatterene. Hate playing Hatterene. So Ferret Lapras, because always. This one looks like Excadrill. Yeah, I'm gonna go Excadrill now. I don't like playing Hatterene. It's one of the few things I can't sing. Sure, in a previous one though, them going for Expanding Force was better than them going for Smite. They do usually go for Smite. But we'll see how this one happens. Whether they even go with Indeedee Hatterene. Everyone always does, but we will see. It's the IC, you never know. That's Porygon 2. And an Urshifu. Should be okay. See if they're brave enough to close combat the Lapras in front of the Clefairy. Should be 13 strikes. Yeah, they do 13 strikes, so that's fine. That looks like it's probably just Sash. Oh, they double up immediately. This is going to be a Blind Sing. Blind Sing, here we go. Rip. Okay. Not off to a great start. So here comes another Blind Sing. It's their fault. They always force the Blind Sings by dealing with the fairy. You can do it, Lapras. Can you do it, Lapras? Maybe not now. Come on, Lapras. You're better than this. Still fine. If I deal with the Urshifu, then I'll do it again. Then Excadrill is freed up a reasonable amount. That's okay. That makes a lot of sense as a switch. But now they are dropping their defenses, so still going to be doing a lot of damage. That's good. We might double Sword Stance here. That might be greedy. But if it's Follow Me Trick Room, then double Sword Stance would be pretty reasonable. What boost did they get? Special attack, okay. Oh yeah, of course they did. The expanding force and attack here, incredibly awkward. Oh, they Dynamaxed. That's very bad. Yeah, this is not good. Acceptable, but still not great because they're just going to max strike me right down. I don't think I can win now. They just go for max strike. If they go for Hailstorm, I definitely lose. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Unless Excadrill is an utter beast, but we will see. At least the hail will break any Focus Sash that the Indeedee can carry. And to be fair, Excadrill can definitely do it. What could be waiting in the back? Hatterene, Dragapult. No, always click the wrong one. To be fair, no, Excadrill can do it. Excadrill definitely can do it. What is optimal? Quake or Rockfall? Because if they strike me, it won't matter. Dragapult won't matter. Toxtricity can't beat Excadrill. Hatterene will be underspeeding anyway, so I'm going to go for a Quake. Excadrill can definitely do this. The most optimal thing that could happen here was they Mystical Fire me first, and then I'll get my weakness policy as well. Helping Hand is reasonable. That was probably worst case that could happen. But I'm going to get special defense boosts, so this definitely could be okay. Hailstorm seems to be the best thing they have to hit me, so the Helping Hand is going to cancel out the Quake. That was reasonable damage. I'm hoping for Toxtricity as the last. That would be the most ideal. Now it's Hatterene. That also works. Should probably Quake, right? Because Quake's going to be enough to KO, and I might as well get special defense boosts. Would Steel Spike KO through the Protect? I don't think so. I'm going to Quake the Hatterene. They are Focus Sash, that is incredibly awkward. I'm hoping they don't carry Protect. That would be the most ideal situation, please. Okay, good, good. Don't be Focus Sash. Okay, Excadrill can definitely do this. Why was I giving up so soon? Excadrill is a beast. Because now P2's run out of its Dynamax. That's not much damage at all. So hopefully the Quakes are going to save me here. So I'll go for one more Quake. And then a +3 special defense, I should survive an Ice Beam. Because they should go for Trick Room here. How much is this going to do in the first place? Almost just straight up KO. Wonderful. They do Trick Room. Is Iron Head going to be enough? Do I need to risk the high horsepower? But that's if they recover. I think I just Iron Head. Because they'd probably go for Ice Beam Freeze, so I'm going to Iron Head. Might be a throw, but the Ice Beam is definitely not. If they recover, we'll have to see how much it does. Come on, Ice Beam recover. So just recover, that's fine. How much is this going to do? High horsepower would have got it. But that's fine. Iron Head is fine, because if they recover, I'm doing enough that they have to keep recovering and then Trick Room runs out. And if they Ice Beam, I have a 100% accurate move, so Iron Head is better. High horsepower would have immediately won last turn, and it wouldn't have given them the chance to Crystal Freeze, but it also had the 5% chance. And, like, to be fair, freezing or critting is slightly higher odds than the high horsepower misses, so technically optimal to high horsepower, but they do Ice Beam, they do not crit, and they do not freeze. Wonderful. Excadrill is a beast. I am going to miss Excadrill. Imagine giving up on the game. Even missing the 2 Sings, Excadrill was just too good. Very good. Closing in on where I need to be. Well, I only need about 50 more points. I'm aiming for 1700s, but everyone seems to be content with 1670 at the moment, so we will have to see. That's a cool team. There's no Hatterene though. I love facing Trick Room when there's no Hatterene. Although Amoonguss makes it a little bit more awkward, but... Okay. I think I do want Rillaboom here. And then... Executor is a weird one. Annoyingly, I kind of need something for that Terminator. So it has to be Dragapult or Excadrill. And I think it's going to be Dragapult because of the Dusclops as well. So if they go Amoonguss, then we're just playing the sleep game where both of us go to sleep and then we see what happens. DD Dusclops is fine so long as they are not Safeguard. And people still don't generally know what the Fairy Lapras is supposed to do. But if you know, you definitely click Safeguard. And especially if you see the Throat Spray as well, you can surely work out what the Lapras wants to sing. So what's hopefully going to happen here is the Indeedee will go to sleep, they will switch out the Indeedee immediately, and I'm going to sing that slot again. Just no Safeguard, please. Thank you kindly. That is fine. Follow Me is optimal for me because they have a guaranteed turn of sleep after this, if I hit the sing that is. And then next turn I sing the Dusclops and I sing the Indeedee. So I do hit, which is good. So now I can double sing. This also covers Dusclops trying to ally switch to wake up the Indeedee. It would be very brave of them to switch in Mudsdale or Turtonator on a potential Blizzard, but I found that it tends to be optimal to do this, because I don't really care if the Indeedee wakes up. The only awkward thing is if they switch and then... So they didn't switch, so Blizzard was optimal, but that's fine. The only awkward thing is when they do switch and then I miss the sing. That's always the most awkward thing. So now I can go for Life Dew and Blizzard. No switches again, that's fine. Trick Room is very much being stalled out at this point. With the Throat Spray, that's almost a 2-shot on Indeedee. You do wake up, that's fine. I will just sing next turn. Fairy's a little bit awkward. I'm gonna Life Dew and sing here. No, I want... There's 2 turns of Trick Room left, right? No, I want Clefairy around so that I can Gravity Sing the Dusclops again next turn. And I will go for a sing into the Indeedee. If they protect, fair enough. But then just next turn they go to sleep. So I want Dusclops to wake up this turn so that they don't set Trick Room again. I could sing immediately into the Dusclops. That might be better, because if they do wake up this turn, like which I want them to do, if they don't, Life Dew is better. No, I don't have to spend the next turn gravitying. Although no, I will, but then I don't have to spend the turn singing with Lapras. So I'm going to sing the Dusclops and I'm going to Blizzard. So then next turn I can go for Gravity Blizzard. Good, that's very good. So long as I hit the sing, that is. So then next turn I can just Gravity Blizzard instead. Very good. So this is exactly what Clefairy Lapras is supposed to do against very passive leads. Like, Trick Room is gone. And because of the Life Dew, they've done, what, half the damage to Clefairy, which I'm going to be Getting straight back up, I'm just going to double check, even though I know that gravity's gone. So, Gravity Blizzard. So, hopefully, Indeedee does not wake up here. That would be ideal, but Psychic Terrain is gone, so it shouldn't be able to KO my Clefairy in the first place. It does not. I am put in Nightshade range, so I definitely want to be going for Life Dew at some point. But Blizzard's going to KO the Indeedee, and another Blizzard's going to KO Dusclops. Dusclops is guaranteed to sleep here as well, which is lovely. So the next turn I just click Life Dew and Blizzard. It's got to be Turtonator or Mudsdale, right? And either of them are fine for me. So I might Sing first with the Clefairy, actually, and Blizzard. It depends if they're going to be Weakness Policy on their Pokemon. But then that doesn't matter the turn I Sing, so assuming I hit. There is the Turtonator. The lovely thing is that that is not... I will not activate a Weakness Policy if I Blizzard, so that's very good. Blizzard should KO the Dusclops at this point. That's fine. Next turn I double Sing. So don't be a stupid roll. And KO the Dusclops, please. Thank you. And then probably Mudsdale. Maybe Executor. It is Mudsdale, so I will just double Sing this turn. So Sing into the Mudsdale, because Fairy is faster, so more likely to outspeed the Mudsdale, and Sing into the Turtonator. They Dynamax this turn, they are a fool. Okay, double Protect, don't really care. As long as I hit this Sing, which I do. And at this point, I Dynamax my Lapras. Because now I can Sing the Turtonator, I can Resonance the Mudsdale, and I am looking very good. I could still just Blizzard. I got Rillaboom waiting in the back, actually, so it might be better to... So it did just double protect the Turtonator as well. Now I'm going to Resonance there. I'm running quite low on Blizzards as well, which is quite amusing. Yeah, in general, Lapras Dynamaxes 10 turns into the match if I haven't lost a Pokemon yet. That's generally how it goes. Because Blizzard spam is enough. But then, at this point, I might as well. Especially because I'm at full health. Like, Life Dew is so good. They go for the triple. Fair enough. But now they're guaranteed to stay asleep. And with the Throat Spray, Assault Vest should save the Mudsdale. But if they're not, then that means they're not Weakness Policy. But even still, I don't think it matters at this point. They're probably Assault Vest, because they did survive. So we'll see if they're able to wake up this turn. They do not. So now I can very safely go for a Life Dew. And I will Geyser now into the Turtonator, I think. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one I go for, and I might as well set the rain to boost the power. They Dynamax the Turtonator at this point, I don't particularly care, because, you know, they're guaranteed to sleep this turn. If they don't Dynamax, I'm pretty sure I KO with the Geyser, with the Throw Spray. Because Turtonator's got great defenses, but not so great special defenses. Very good. Very good showing of what Clefairy Lapras can do there. And it's actually starting to do a very reasonable climb. Getting quite close to what we need here.